Jeez.
Welcome, guys, to Never Split the Party. This
Thanks.
is episode 4 with a generic title for now, but we will add more fun titles once they hit the YouTube. Speaking
And
of,
once we have a good quote.
yeah, we like to. I think we'll probably refer back to better quotes for YouTube video titles and such like that. Just so you guys know, we've officially started our YouTube posting cycle. I don't know if we have a solid schedule for that just yet, but at the very least, episode 1 is there if people want to catch up. And our YouTube is just youtube.com/NSTP podcast. And that's where we watch channel 1. We will have the old radio promo pop up there too. Turns out we might have been using the wrong YouTube for a while. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We fixed it. As
Totally
with all
not
of
a
our
clerical
videos,
error.
we're going to start with intros, and then we're going to do some shout-outs or announcements, and then we'll get into last time, and then we'll actually play, which is what I assume you guys are here for, and not just to look at Pat. All right, so for intros, my name's Dustin, also known as the Arbitrary Nerd, and I am the Game Master, regardless of whether I want to be or not. Next up, we have Pat.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Patrick. I'm playing Reich or Reich. God, I can't even
You have
pronounce
to
my
pick.
own.
You have to pick.
I'm playing Reich. It's like rice, but pronounced wrong. I'm a Lashunta envoy and an actor. I'm very
All
happy.
right, Mike.
I'm Michael, and I'm playing Zero, a android operative.
Chris.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Milla, a mechanic who is also a Yosoki.
All right, and then we have Nick up.
Nick up.
Nick.
He's,
Nick.
Nick is muted,
Nick muted himself.
Nick, you bastard.
but it's
I
okay.
was muted.
Cut it in
and
post,
totally
cut it.
not
He's out.
other
He's out.
Stuff.
No, he's done.
I was just very committing to the frozen webcam joke. I'm Nick, the one with the broken webcam and
His
muted
throat
microphone.
jammed.
And my throat jammed, yes. all better now. I play Brawl, who is a Yosoki soldier.
All right,
Justin, you're up last.
My name is Justin. I am playing Seeker, an android technomancer. That's it.
All right.
Yes.
Next up, I'm going to open it up to the group to see if they have any shout-outs. I know we have a couple. This is a veiled plant, but it is something that I think we'll at least ask every round in case anyone has any announcements or shout-outs. So please, anyone have anything?
I do.
Yes. Go
Shoot.
for it, Justin.
All right, I just want to give a shout out to Vulture's Midnight for giving us some pointers on optimizing
Some?
our nice brand new.
Yeah, not even some. This kid ripped us a new one.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great.
oh yeah, totally. But we totally appreciate it. So the
Thanks,
reason why
Kyle.
the reason why you're seeing this, really, if you are watching this and not listening to it on wherever you can listen to it, the reason why we have our new overlay is because we did get some feedback. So if any of you guys want to give us more feedback, be sure to hit us up on our Discord. We're usually there.
Well,
There's a
I'm
whole-
there.
Some of us, yeah, I
I
have it on
set up the
mine.
alerts. I
Me
will
too.
now be there anytime someone posts.
You're
Um,
supposed
find
to
our
just
Discord.
act like you are there.
So
That's fine. You can find our Discord down in the new slideshow thing down in the corner. So keep an eye out there for when that comes around, which can take forever because there's so many things, I guess. But that's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Yep, but we have a whole feedback section on there. If you have any feedback, whether it be good or bad, let us know. We want to hear from you because we want to hear what you want to see and hear and whatever.
Yeah, we are also still working on all of the things. So there's nothing to hold back on because we're probably already aware and working on it. However, this backdrop brought you now with 100% more drop shadow. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, any other shout outs?
Fancy.
yes, I'd like to give a shout out to Rachel Emmy for finally catching up on Game of Thrones and joining me as the second official member of the Joffrey fan club.
Oh, I thought that was Raish Lemmy.
Oh, that. Yeah, must have read that.
All right, anyone else?
Chris, didn't you? Or
No, I was
that
going
way?
to shout out to Vulture too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Kyle. You
All
did
right.
good.
We'll take it. All right, and I think that's it for us. So next up, I'm going to do a really brief recap. just for folks who haven't watched anything, so they have some idea. First off, we're still a little behind in our character intros, which is where their kind of how they all know each other comes from. But all of our players were at one point cadets at the Border Space Union Military Academy, which is affiliated with the space station known as Pyramid Station Alpha, which we shorthand to Pistol. They were all expelled for a reason that will become disclosed in those character intros. And then they were all kind of stranded on Pistol as a result. They went their separate ways. They are not a party, although they did join up last episode. They just have some previous interactions with each other, which is all backstory stuff. In terms of where we picked up, they had been on Pyramid Station Alpha for a month doing their own thing. They all had their own goals, which you'll have to rewatch some of the episodes to get some of the more nitty-gritty details. And they were all eventually pulled in to go hunt down this fallen spaceship, this crashed spaceship that crashed into one of the separate domes, because Pyramid Station Alpha is a series of connected domes. One episode was spent getting to the dome because it's a restricted area. The other episode was fighting to get into the dome and get through it. And now, finally, unless these guys really screw up, they will be finding the spaceship that crashed into what's called the Dead Dome.
I don't know if you'd call it fighting. I would call it us being a bunch of pansies and running.
Hey, I fought.
I threw a punch to the kidneys from the front, and I'm proud of it.
I courageously
I'm a
and
mechanic.
strategically ran.
I fixed things.
Actually, no. I just painted a pretty picture on somebody's face with a bunch of magic missiles.
I was the only one to talk to the big bad scary person.
I'm sorry, not all of us can murder hobos.
Rye was also the only one to get any kills.
I hope they didn't have families.
I mean, there was two of them. There's a good chance they did.
Yeah. Also, and I guess this hasn't come up, but this will be some interesting stuff for, I guess, the community to know as well. This is not really hard written into Starfinder. However, this is a little bit more of an advanced civilization, and things are a little bit better connected. There are local internets, for example, and things like that. So when people get murdered or die in general, let's say that murder maybe is kind of a strong language. All right, I got to close down the chat. It's getting distracting. I'm sorry, guys. There are going to be some repercussions. Murder hoboing is not a good way to get around, and eventually you guys will get a reputation. I'm tracking reputation on the side. And maybe something I make public, or maybe we'll add it to the stream overlay or something like that later on when it starts to build up a little bit more. But for the record, Rye is the only one who's actually gotten any kills so far. I'm just saying, just throwing that out there.
But on the plus side, only 2 witnesses.
I think Rye's evil, guys. I think Rye's evil.
All right. And did you guys have anything else you wanted to do last time, or are you guys good with that?
I think last time's pretty much resolved.
Yeah.
We met up sort of almost.
Yeah,
like
and I commented about how much brain matter was all over Rye and Brawl.
And I stated it was not mine.
And
Yes.
I brushed it off because
At the very end of the last episode, our split up party finally all wound up in the same area, and that's where we're going to pick up now. You guys, my party, you guys have just all kind of collided with each other as you're basically fleeing from the scary bounty hunter looking dude. And you've all come up short in your flight because you have reached a large pitch black wall, like completely opaque wall that seems to both stretch all the way as far up as you can see, but it also bisects into the walls on either side of the hallway you were on, and it just seems to be this blackness that you have no idea what is beyond, what its consistency is, what it's actually made of.
Miller picks up a rock and throws it in, just kind of casually.
Well, first, Rye comes skidding in to this crowd that has just gathered of you guys, and you guys have all officially, for the first time, joined in the same place since you were expelled. Do you guys want to pick up there, or is Miller already chucking stuff?
Oh, yeah, I am. Stuff. Me and Brawl were out there,
Yeah, you guys. Rye, as Rye skids up, Miller, the little rat folk that he is, picks up a chunk of debris, of which there's plenty in this.
Oh no!
No! Oh, okay. He's alive. He's alive.
Cut it.
What happened?
You cut out for a second.
Curses.
I didn't notice. I don't pay attention when he's talking.
As I was saying, Miller picks up a piece of debris, chucks it into the blackness, and it disappears. There's no visible disturbance on the surface of the blackness, and the stone is no longer visible. It immediately goes in without any slowing down or stopping.
I kind of pick up a stick and kind of put it in, pull it out, see what happens.
Chris, your mic is up above your head, and you're very quiet, unless it's you're using your snowball.
And now we can't hear you at all.
Now you're muted.
So it is my all right. So let me see if
Got
I
it.
can. Cool. I find like a stick or something like that. Kind of put it in and pull it out.
Yeah.
Same effect where it goes in without any resistance, and it is
Universe
pulled out
shudders
without
a
any
little bit.
resistance, and there's no noticeable change on the end that was entered into the wall. Rye, what do you say as you approach the group and Miller is poking the wall?
Lots of expletives, words that they've never heard before because I'm swearing in the Shunta. I do.
Oh, actually, I've heard of them.
I do. I just did a perception roll to see if there was anything I could barricade the door with or get creative. I rolled not very well. I rolled an 8 plus 4, so hopefully it's an orange door.
I'm sorry. What were you trying to do?
God damn it. I was trying to see if there was something I could bar or block the path
Oh,
with.
the hallway with?
Yeah, and I only rolled a 12, so I'm
Gotcha.
guessing I'm just throwing trash bins and loose leaf paper and whatever else is in there, just trying to make general hazards as I nonsensically swear in the Shunta that the big scary man is coming and my pants are wet.
Yeah, you make a clutter in the hallway that a small child would have difficulty navigating. But that's about it.
This is a big child.
Yes. Do you
Bare
say
minimum.
nothing to your compatriots behind you as you're flailing and swearing?
I break into common, big man, scary, wet plants, hold me.
Plants?
Wet pants. Might have said plants.
You said plants.
Don't know where that came from.
They've been watered very well.
I'm a vegetarian. Who knows?
Wait, hold on. Is Rye a vegetarian as well?
Why not?
I dislike him already.
Right now. Right now.
There are
Right.
the two redeeming qualities that Rye has are his acting ability and he's adorable. That's about it.
Gotcha. All right.
All right. So not even paying anything attention. I am completely fixated on this awesome looking wall. Can I make some sort of a check to see, like, figure out what it would be? I mean, what kind of...
Yeah, you can give me engineering because that's your specialty, and that's probably what I think you would take at it. Sure.
oh wait, I have it. I have all my I forgot I have all my.
Use your macros,
Yeah,
kid.
28.
You have no idea what it is.
Damn, man.
You did much
Really
better
high
than I
for
did.
that.
You should try obstructing the hallway.
I mean, I have a feat that allows me to do that.
He
You
does.
should do that.
Okay, Seeker
also
does
shout
want
out-
to address the group, though.
Thank you.
No one
Yes.
worry about me freaking out.
So, I mean, go ahead and say something, Seeker.
I was just gonna. The first person I probably saw was Brawl because Zero told me that Brawl was over here back when we started running. Ah, hello, Brawl. It's fantastic to see you. Oh, and Miller, I haven't seen you since the incident. That's wow. But how have you been, both of you? Ah, it's been so long.
Yeah, I've been good. Doing all right. I suppose.
How is your family back on? I can't find it in my databanks. Where was it? What was your
home.
hometown?
Back home.
Back home?
You mean my
Brawl, I
home
believe.
planet?
Yeah.
Sika.
Versus.
Seeker.
Versus.
They're doing pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe sometime we'll spend another night in jail together. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I hope not.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Does anyone cut into the android's bullshit?
Yes, I'm shouting out his name repeatedly, Seeker, Seeker, Seeker.
What is it?
Can you do me a favor, Seeker, as I'm throwing things in the hallway?
That depends. I don't know. Maybe?
I came through very fast, and I don't have the best vision. Can you walk down this hallway and see if there's a door or something to just line it with?
I'm much more interested in these fellows.
Zero, what are you doing while this is going on in the cacophony?
Mostly just watching, but I suppose now I'm actually going to turn and be interested in the dark wall.
All right, and for a reminder, you guys do know that you were fleeing the area from.
Miller wasn't. Miller.
Yeah, I was not fleeing as well.
So
you were covered in brain matter, but not fleeing.
Can
I was passing by. I wasn't fleeing.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Dustin, I want to make a check for hidey holes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, very clearly, you're in a hallway. These are factory walls that go up. If you could climb about 60 feet up, you could probably enter one of the windows. In the factories, that roofs are steadily going up as you go deeper into the dome.
Right, I'm telling you, he's on our side. He shot somebody that I was shooting, so...
He tried to shoot me.
Well, he killed everybody else in one hit, so... Apparently he cares about you.
I'm very good.
You're not dead. Oh, come on. You'd be dead.
Miller, any other bright ideas as to what to do with this black wall you're faced with?
He's gonna poke it with his finger, just very slowly.
All right, you're still wearing your suit, right? Your environmental suit.
Yeah.
It gets extremely cold, but you can only tell that a little bit through the cloth of your suit. It reminds you of the time that you were Evo just a second ago. You were outside of well, not a second ago, a few minutes ago or however long ago. You guys were outside of the station. You're pretty sure.
When I put my finger in there, it disappears up to the knuckle and then comes out, right? I don't
completely gone. Yeah, completely gone into the black wall as if it's part of the black wall. I'm gonna stop that now.
All right, yeah, he's gonna stick his head in and just kind of quickly look.
All right. So what you see is now in your peripherals, you've got just more black wall. It's the same thing you saw on the other side. Your body you can't see. Everyone looking at your back, your head has disappeared. What you see is the rest of the dome. That's I don't know what. Okay, that's fine, Patrick. You've disappeared. You're looking deeper into the rest of the dome, where you see, if you look up. This is where the shatter pieces of the dome start and where it opens up into space. There is no atmosphere. You can already tell everything looks very still and dead. And further down, it's just the hallways continue. They branch off into a couple of ways. There's fallen over buildings and some shattered debris here and there. You see a slow, plume of smoke, or more like a little cloud of smoke drifting, where no obvious space, but you can kind of tell where it came from, sort of. There's no raging fire or anything like you might expect from a spaceship crash. Again, there's no atmosphere. However, important note that you might think to consider, there is still plenty of gravity, because the gravity is based off of the station as a whole, not tied to the atmosphere, which is clearly vented.
All right. I guess
if I remember correctly, a few of us actually are probably pretty winded after that last fight.
Probably, yeah.
I would suggest taking a little bit of time to.
So, all right, yeah. So Miller will
basically
got it in and be like, "Oh, what are you guys doing here?"
Why, we're collecting some scrap.
Oh, damn! That's what I'm here for.
Could I get a perception check from Rye and from
Yes, please.
Zero?
It is not good. It's not good.
18?
9.
Zero, from the direction you guys came, you hear a couple more gunshots, and they're the loud, heavy banging of the cannon. You all hear it, but Zero, you notice that they do appear to be getting closer.
All right. I'm going to mention that right away. So
probably not stick around. Are you guys prepared to be in the vacuum of space?
I am.
All right.
I'll never have a problem with that.
And with that, he just kind of jumps back.
Oh, God.
Kind of crosses his fingers.
Yeah, you jump through. You know what? I'll wait until everyone else figures out what they want to do. Miller has disappeared into the black wall behind him.
I do remember some people actually getting hurt and their suits getting damaged.
Yes, mine was one of them.
You're spoiling all of my fun.
So I'll recommend they check anybody that was in combat.
Does everyone do this thing?
Yeah,
I
don't
would
remember if
since
mine
I did
was.
get hit.
Seeker, you're an android. Shut up.
Oh, that's true.
Oh God, we're gonna have Seeker call into the radio. Oh God.
You know what? I was thinking about it. I'm like, I need to do that.
No,
Yep.
Seeker, no more. Brawl, as you are looking through, you do notice that you have a hole in the shoulder of your suit and in like towards the calf of your suit.
Well, I've got holes in mine.
I don't even need to check to know I have holes in mine.
You did actually not get. Oh, you got hit by the.
Grenade.
I gingerly placed a grenade behind my back into a box and hoped for the best.
That's not quite what happened. It was more like you fumbled, but that's, you know what? Pitch it how you want. You're
like
you do have a
mine.
large
It makes me
slit
sound
going up the
badass.
back of your spacesuit.
Yeah.
Would you like to borrow mine?
Yes.
It might be a little bit too big for you, Brawl, but I think we could make it work.
Me.
Oh, you need one too? Okay. Well, I guess you could share. I mean,
Rye, you said you stuffed your old suit into a bag, correct? Did you take that with you?
Oh yeah, I did have it with me.
You've got like a little bit of time to get changed, but there are. I mean, again, Zero did report something.
Frantically.
Okay.
Big loud.
Give me an
gun
athletics
coming.
check because I want to see how well you do. And Brawl, what are you trying to do? You could potentially, you should have some sort of like, do you have,
Something I can patch it with.
and like even like duct tape, any kind of tape, anything that would allow you to seal the hole. It's fine.
I don't
Anything at all.
even need you to tell me the result. I just looked at my roll as I desperately try to throw pants on. I forget to take my bad suit off first, and the just difficulty of dealing with this, I trip and fall on my face.
I'll allow it. You're still getting dressed, but you're prone. I'm okay. Yep.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 7 athletics.
I saw. I watched.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So doesn't look like Brawl has anything, at least on his person, that he thinks could mend his suit. So he's gonna ask around. Any of you guys got something so I can fix this problem?
Too bad Miller's already gone. He's got plenty.
Yeah,
don't
Miller, Miller has
Extra space
tons of
suit.
stuff.
I don't use a spacesuit, so sorry.
None of you guys have rope or tape? What is wrong with this? This is the worst adventuring party ever.
Right?
Because rope would fix a hole.
I'd allow it.
I mean, I could like
Airtight
pinch it
rope,
off.
right?
I don't get space rope. Shut up.
Bro.
So you got nothing?
I
got nothing.
I scour the ground.
Okay, I know. My turn. I know what I'm doing. I'm utilizing limited telepathy. As long as Milla is within 30 feet, I can communicate with him, but I have to concentrate. I can't deal with people talking to me, and multitasking is very tough.
Yeah.
What do you see? Milla, hey,
Nah.
rat.
Ah.
Do you see?
What do I see? What do I see?
Yeah, kid, what do you see?
All right, I will relay back to you again. You're looking just down. It's basically a deserted city almost. You guys are if you stay off to like the left of this path, you get more into the factory, which gets bigger and bigger and kind of goes off until you hit the center of the dome. If you veer off towards the right, which is where that little bit of plume of smoke you see disappearing even now, that is where like the residential districts are. So it's like more abandoned housing and stuff like that.
Do I see like ship debris and all that kind of fun stuff?
From where exactly where you are, you don't quite see it, but there is a lot more destruction down in the residential area. The factory, which again goes up, and you would kind of see if the building was damaged excessively. It is damaged, but it doesn't look like anything fresh has happened to it. It's a fair bet that the residential area is where you're going.
I see almost a literal gold mine back here.
Okay, Miller.
Question: do we have to worry about our communications when we go into space?
Yes.
Like, do we have to link them up or anything?
You
We
guys
have
need to have some
personal
sort of plan
comm
for
units, but I haven't looked up whether they automatically link to each other or if that's something that we have to set up.
Is special channels, yes, but continue.
But I'm using telepathy. So I shout out, Miller, pay attention, kid.
I am.
Can I hop through this wall now or not? Do I need a suit? Are you floating? Are you on the ground? What's going on, kid?
I mean, it's the vacuum of space.
He did mention that before jumping out.
mention that. Were you paying attention?
No, there's a big scary dude coming at me.
Oh, well, don't bring him over to me. Go back the other way.
That sounds like a horrible idea. You come back, you go the other way.
Why don't you guys just hop through?
I've got a hole in my suit.
You shut up. He's not talking to you, and you can't hear him.
telepathically.
Oh.
Do you tell me that?
He
What?
can't.
This is why
No,
I
I
can't
don't know
talk
what's going on.
telepathically
Because
and to other
why?
people at the
Tell
same
me that.
time. Now I start to look crazy.
Does Rye tell
Yeah.
me that?
I also
I
have
communicate
telepathy.
that.
Can I join in?
Shut up. I communicate that suits are damaged.
Oh, all right. So immediately you see a stick of gum kind of float back through.
I reach and I grab a hand if I can.
No, I just tossed a stick of gum.
Miller, your engineering savvy knows that the gum, while it might be like a real temporary fix, is not going to help you.
All right. Then he throws his extra suit through.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have an
space-
extra suit?
I
Oh,
have
God,
a
you have a
space
lot
suit.
of extra suit. That's
I
right.
have everything, dude.
All right, Rye, you are able to get dressed while you're telepathying, however you say so. You do manage to get dressed. That's fine. Problem is, your gun is inside the new suit, attached to your old suit that you're wearing. So you're
Don't care.
going to have to fumble with that if you're going to get a gun, which you won't.
Not very useful with
Will it fit?
it.
Will the suit fit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to allow it.
Okay.
It's supposed to be part of your armor, anyways. The suits with the armor thing, it's not like
Yeah.
it's a whole big. I'm mostly giving you guys difficulty for the first time.
Well, the new suit would be for a rat, anyways.
And then Brawl, you quickly get into much more nimbly than Rye. The space, the suit that Miller has shifted back, and you guys are all suited up and good.
The very second I finish zipping up, I dash through that wall, probably smashing into it.
You go straight through the blackness, and now you are in like a much more still area. Obviously, sound has stopped, and it's all anything
And
coming through
the
your.
first thing you see is Miller going like this. That'll be 100 credits.
Ugh.
What are you doing? What are you
I thought
doing?
you wanted to hold my hand.
I don't want to hold your hand.
Well,
I want
now
your
we're holding
name to
hands.
100 credits.
Yeah, but now we're holding hands.
Son of a-
How are things?
All right. While they're holding hands,
I want to push Rye through to the other side.
Rye has already jumped to the other side. He was not waiting for a damn thing. That's why he's holding Miller's hand.
Well,
Yeah,
he could be
Zero's
holding it, but doesn't mean
gonna
he's
go
jumped
as
through.
well.
No, he actively jumped through.
I announced I jumped through. He described the scene of me jumping.
Maybe I'm just not
He
paying
had
attention tonight.
communication with the other gentleman who had jumped through.
For the record, Nick and Chris are our resident chat monkeys, so if there's a little bit of overlay and them not paying attention, it'll happen.
Mostly me tonight, yeah.
Nick, what is Brawl doing instead of pushing Rye?
So he's going to usher in our remaining party members.
Oh, good. He waits. That's gentlemanly. Zero, what you do?
I gladly go before him.
Done. And your lack of any atmosphere does not concern you at all. Seeker, you're through?
Yep. As I walk by, I'm gonna walk side by side with Zara. I'm like, oh, by the way, did you ever get that Emotech neural projection enhancer that I told you about? It works.
I really
wonders
hope I
for
didn't
me.
hear any of
And then,
this
like,
once
as
sound
I'm
goes
talking,
away.
as I'm talking, we go through, and he can't hear me anymore.
Perfect. Correct. And
Zero now
Brawl,
has a smile on his face.
as soon as he hits the silence. Oh, that's good. Brawl, you go through when everyone's done?
Gonna look back, just cliche. Look back down the hall, and then I'll.
Your face gets stuffed
Head
by
through.
a cannon
To
shot.
follow the cliche, about 100 feet away down the hall is the figure of Crikey. Was his name Krelix? Is that what it was?
Sounds right.
I think. Oh no, my notes. Why didn't I
Kessler.
write this down? Oh, Krellis. Sorry,
Those are my
Krellis.
notes.
You
Could've
see
called
the
Bob.
bounty hunter Krellis standing at the end of the hallway. You're not sure if he's actually approaching or not as you disappear through the black wall. All right.
Yay.
You guys are now all in a like deserted cityscape where
Are we a party now?
you guys are a party for now. Your motivation is odd.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now, if you guys want to like kind of walk and talk, I'll give you that.
All right.
Are we? Wait.
It's
So
more
we're-
like swim.
No, because there is gravity. It's just where there's no.
So the gravity is attached to the station itself, which is constantly moving to provide gravity to the whole station. And despite the catastrophic damages Dead Dome has suffered, gravity has not stopped because it's not based on individual domes. Atmosphere, however, is 100% gone past the black safety wall, which if any of you idiots use detect magic would have known exactly. It's fine.
Yeah, because I can totally use detect magic.
Well,
Me-
it was
me
just
too.
it's such a common thing from my lovely players that I expected. No, but that's fine. So, yeah, you guys are kind of through the wall now, and you're walking along. And Miller, I'm going to speak for you a little bit. You've pointed out that you feel like the crash ship you're looking for is that way.
Mhm.
Now, do you guys all want to talk about how you are all oriented towards the crash ship? You all want to go. Why is that?
I think first we should actually find a place to rest and catch our breath for those of us that are weary from the fight.
You want to catch your breath?
So as soon as we're able to talk again, Seeker continues his conversation that he was having one-sidedly with Zero. It's just, I'm telling you, nobody can even tell that I'm not human right now. They really can't.
So, Seeker, unless you have
can.
some sort of way to talk in the vacuum, you guys are in the vacuum.
I did when we were earlier. Remember I
Yeah,
had the auto
I
jack?
don't.
But I
think
don't.
Zero does. So everyone else can hear you talking because you've kind of connected your voice modulator.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So unless you guys are opposed to Zero, kind of using like motions to like I don't know, using hand gestures, I guess, to communicate that you guys should hole up for a bit. Is anyone opposed?
No, I'm not opposed to that.
Opposed to holding up and I want if I got through that wall, big man's gonna come through too.
I got
There
hurt.
is. You guys are now walking through abandoned houses and like little cul-de-sacs. You guys could duck off and potentially rest or find more trouble. It's up to you guys.
You duck off.
Did
I mean-
anyone do anything potentially tiring?
Yes.
Not me.
Oh,
I
actually,
did.
I
I mean, my suit got shot.
make a sign for an explosion.
I forgot, Brawl. When you take a nappy poo, your suit heals.
Let's not get into the game mechanics too much. His stamina from the excitement is depleted.
Oh, well, he said his suit. I was in character. Leave me alone.
I got a new suit.
Then why'd you say your suit got damaged?
You asked what happened.
Oh, that's fair.
I hate everybody.
So I'm trying to find my way to the where the ship crashed.
So you guys are not resting for 10 minutes. I'm just clarifying.
Okay. I'm
Brawl
fine
and
with that
Seeker?
because I actually healed myself a bit with a serum
Uh,
earlier.
All right.
So
So you guys are continuing on without rest, and you guys are continuing towards the residential area. On your way, you doing anything special?
Can I take a gander, maybe an engineering check to see if I see anything that's worth anything I can sell?
Engineering wise, yeah, sure. You will be looking less for like trinkets and stuff, but you're looking for things that would be engineering value. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. A nat 20. So plus 10 is a 30.
So yeah, again, because we don't have automatic
Mm-hmm.
successes or anything like that with skill checks. There's no critical success.
Mhm.
So waste of a 20, but the 30 is fine. You like big picture?
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of like major resources that could be galvanized if a company came through with either something that could break it down or transport these busted up houses. I mean, these are full on houses and factories with old rusty machines. Now, anything on a personal scale,
Yeah.
you
No.
do notice that anything that looks like it would be something that you could pick up as an individual, place has been picked clean. You guys got through here without that much difficulty. Yeah, it was illegal, and yeah, you could get in trouble, but the difficulty wasn't super high. Place has been like this for 10 years.
Ah. Oh. All right. Oh, that's all I got.
All right. Anyone else doing anything else on the trip to? Did Patrick disappear again?
Nope, I'm here.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I shall stop thinking.
Never you mind.
So anyone else doing anything else on the way to the crash starship?
I temporarily had a technical difficulty, so I didn't hear the response to his looking for valuables. Were there valuables?
On a large scale, if some kind of construction crew could come through and like break down things, but on the small scale, place has been picked clean over the course of 10 years.
Okay.
I'm going to perceive movement in the distance. That is not us. It might be humanoid or creature-esque.
Give me a
That's
roll,
good
bro.
idea.
How about a 12?
You notice that
12
you
do?
are traveling with people that you didn't think you'd probably see again for the most part.
I
All
too
right.
will do a perception check just to make sure.
Everyone does perception.
16.
Well, that fits my character, Pat.
I know.
It does. I'm actually okay with it. Seeker, looking for beauty in all things, does notice that as they walk on, it does seem like parts of the residential district further on almost like flatten out as if something had hit them and then dragged along the ground for a distance.
I want to go to that one.
Okay. You guys head over there, and if you guys want to switch over to roll 20, I will swap your map. Let me know if you see. Well, just give you a brief
Loading.
description of what you guys.
All right.
I can check on Twitch, can I? As soon as Twitch catches up. All right, episode 4, Starship Blues. I hate this delay. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just doing. All right, that looks ugly, but I'm gonna go with it. All right, so you guys are in. As you enter the residential district, you notice the flooring changes from like the grading and the very like clinical format of the factory, and it's tiles and clean, except like clean as if it was disaster happened. I didn't have time to dirty up the area, but it's not pristine by any means. There's cracked floors, ceiling, like tiles, like shifted elsewhere, some exposed flooring, all that fun stuff. Never mind. Let me do some more. I think you guys are missing. There's a door here, and as you enter this like area in the residential district where you see like the dragged ships and kind of destroyed area, you do realize that your path becomes harder to follow as buildings have fallen over in your way, or just other debris kind of blocks your path. The black lines represent debris and stuff that's impassable, but would otherwise be part of a path. You do see a building in front of you, which looks like all the other buildings. It's intact for the most part, maybe a couple holes in the ceiling and in ill repair. And around here in the corner, and I will ping it.
In the
There's
corner
some
of where? The north corner?
north. In the if you, I'll use cardinal directions for this description. Towards the north, you guys notice at the corner of the building, there's a path beyond the building. So your options presented here are to try and cut through the building and see where that goes. You're not able to tell from this angle how far, or you can go circumvent the building to the north. Thank you, Justin.
Now, is that our right or our left?
I don't. That's technically your left, but I'm going to use cardinal directions. So even for the audio podcast, it's consistent. But if you actively care, it is your left.
Okay.
All right. Hey, stop it.
I didn't do anything.
I feel like we would find
Do you guys have control of your
What is this
tokens?
here?
Sorry.
Yeah. What is this guy here?
That is nothing. There's doors here and here into the building.
So right in front of us.
So you guys are like right in front of a building. It's about we'll call it 5, 10, 20 feet away. And there's like a little alcove, almost like it's like 2 apartment buildings almost. And one goes into one half of the duplex, and then one door goes to the south half of the duplex. Or you can continue past the building to the north.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna roll perception. Oh wait, no, we can't really hear anything because it's vacuum space.
You are still in the vacuum of space.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception to see if I see anything around. Another nat 20, 27.
Damn.
One of the doors, the southern door in this building ahead of you,
Mhm.
it actually has, and you're getting really nitty gritty on this, and everyone else is like, "What is with this guy?" Because you're like getting down there on your all fours, being a little rat folk that you are, whiskers twitching as you sniff around. The southern door in this building has looks like some dust that had collected has been moved around a bit, yeah, or like some grime on the floor been scraped away a little bit. So if any of these doors are opened even relatively recently, it looks like that would have been the one.
All right, all right, guys. Watch out for the salt door. It might be hot.
Do we hear each other? Did we?
We have comm units. Yes.
Okay.
Do
Just
you have a
making
comm
sure-
unit, Seeker?
I do.
And Zero, do you have a comm unit? Zero?
Nope.
Zero? Zero.
You did. Cut
Hey, we can hear
this.
you.
Yeah, I do.
I'll say you are able to utilize the comm unit the same if you option to do so.
I'll turn it on once someone else is talking. Besides a certain
So
android.
much hate. So much hate.
All right. So at which point Mill brings down his glasses, pulls out his whatchamacallit, azimuth laser rifle. Azimuth?
Well, hey,
Azimuth?
say it and we make it canon.
All right, azimuth
Done.
laser rifle. And he says, all right, Brawl, get in there. I'll back you up.
Let's do this.
So I will be right over his shoulder.
Okay,
He doesn't need to hear.
I,
on the southern door.
I'm going to join them, but stay a little further back. Also pulling out my laser pistol.
Okay. What kind of laser pistol?
Azimuth.
Okay, you guys all went shop into the same Walmart. All right. It's
Well,
our space
it's
market.
Yeah,
the
it's the-
cheapest one, and I
the bargain
didn't have
belt,
much to...
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only one that
you guys
serves
probably
right.
all did shop in a similar vein from the kind of bulk dealers down in the pits of pistol. What was that, Rye?
Nothing.
What are you doing as Seeker and the rat folk approach the door with intent?
What are they seeking beyond the door?
Beyond the wall?
Miller had reached out and explained that this door might be hot due to having at least been opened somewhat recently.
And what was to the north again? One more time.
To the north, there's a path around the building. There's a little bit of a gap in the debris that has cluttered this area, so you could circumvent the building entirely.
So what
Or
you're
it
saying is I
appears-
can split the party.
No, Pat.
I am saying I did leave you the opportunity to split the party.
No, I do want to just real quick take a peek-see over the side here, stealthily, if at all possible.
Give me a stealth check.
Okie dokie.
Act like some of those spies you've seen. Oh!
It's-
So
I'm taking all Pat's good rolls.
the way this works is you crouch low, like you've seen in the holovids.
Does it have a DC of
Stealthily-
5? If so,
Approach the wall, and as you get to the wall, you were the plan was to slide up against it. You full on trip, expose yourself very much over this corner, and then yoink yourself back. And then you eventually
First try.
and what you see is more hallway. And the black lines again represent debris blocking off your way, making the path impassable or at least very, very difficult.
Don't
to get
lose your way.
okay.
Never
Um,
mind.
You know, I will show a little bit of deck. It does look like you might be able to sneak further around the corner if you were to continue. So to the north, blockage by debris, and if you were to go straight around the corner to the south again, you might be able to go further that way.
Yeah, far be it from me to put myself in a scary situation by myself. I'm following the guys.
Okay. What's your deal with the door, bro? How do you handle it?
Open
Which
it.
door are we going through?
South. Well, that
South?
was what I assume was the recommendation.
Okay. All right. Starters, I'm gonna grab the handle or whatever. What is the mechanism for the door here? Is it?
Ooh, how space sci-fi would this factory be? I'll say they slide. Yeah, they slide. Normally it's a push, but there is a manual slide as well, just in case.
Is it like a depress and then slide over, or is it just a slide?
I like
or
that.
it
That is
slide
what it
up?
is now. Yes.
Depress and push, slide over.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
I
beautiful.
gotcha.
Depress and puss.
Beautiful. I
Push.
like it.
All right, so then I'm gonna place my palm on it, and I'm gonna fire a Dragon Ball Z Kai Blast at it. No, I'm going to I'm going to push the door and see if it opens.
It grinds a little bit from disuse. It still functions. So the mechanical, like how it moves, is still fine. You do sense that there's no resistance, though. So in terms of like being powered, you're pretty sure the power is definitely out, which makes sense. You guys aren't seeing any. The only lights you're getting are from the open hole in the ceiling, which is a lot of sunlight. It's well lit. It's not dark here. But that being said, the only lights you are getting are from there. The buildings and everything else, the factory itself, they're all very dark. So you push the door open, and I'm actually gonna have to zoom in a little bit here. And what you have revealed, and don't mind me while I play with the reveal tool, is we've got.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
Shut up. You've got, let's see, I'll give you half the wall too. You are in a room that looks like it is some sort of office. There is a desk with an office chair behind it. There is a bookshelf where books have been strewn about it on the floor. There's a couch that looks, just collected some debris dust, some fine layer of dust over pretty much everything. And there are 2 doors. There's a door on the north, they're all on the eastern wall, and in the north corner of the room is a door, and then about midway down the same wall is another door.
Now, just following that last perception check, do I see any like footprints in the dust or anything like that?
So the floor itself doesn't seem to be collecting dust. It's only certain materials and fabrics and raised surfaces. So the floor itself is clean, but dirty. No actual disturbance that you really see.
Okay.
Is there a computer in the room?
If there is, it's unpowered. There was probably a screen set into the desk, but it's dead.
Okay.
Miller taps on Brawl's shoulder. Hey, try the north door. Pointing to this one here.
All right.
He actually means the door.
Yeah, okay, the one that's right next to me.
The exterior northern door that would go to the north side of the building.
Yep. Okay, so then I'm going to turn around, place my other hand. Very specific imagery, guys. Work on it. Palm to the door and push.
The door opens the same exact way, relatively smoothly, no electric resistance, and it opens into a kitchen area with standard oven. There's a counter. There's a set of shelves in the center of the room that they're completely barren except for a couple of really old, decayed-looking. I guess it wouldn't be decayed. There's really no atmosphere here to decay them. Just some older-looking and unwanted boxes and some random foodstuffs. There is, similar to the other building, the same setup of doors. There's in the north part of the eastern wall, there's a door, and then in the south corner, there is a door as well on the eastern wall.
Oh, Miller gets really excited, pushes past Brawl, goes to there and says, "Oh my God, they got Crunchy Crunch! Crunchy Crunch cereal. If you don't eat it, you're just dumb."
Crunchy Crunch, the discontinued brand of cereal that stopped because it did give people teeth aches. He finds a box of expired Crunchy Crunch.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody want some Crunchy Crunch cereal?
Sorry, I don't eat the stuff.
Anyone else doing anything? You got 2 rooms open. It looks like Rye seems to have sidled into the southern room that you guys have encountered.
Yeah, I'm immediately looking through drawers and whatnot.
It does appear someone's already done this before. It's picked clean. You get a couple of writing utensils and maybe a couple of blank sheets of paper. Nothing at all useful.
And there are no doors in this room?
There are 2 doors in that room. Let me point them out to you again. In the northern corner.
The one above what looks like a stove and the one below it?
And then the one right below it.
Okay. I'm going to listen at the door on the south one.
That would be a perception check.
Yeah, I'm doing so good so far. 12 plus 4 is 16?
As you listen, you remember that you're in no atmosphere, so sound doesn't.
That's a good point.
That was a good
that from my roll that I wouldn't need to listen at the door, and I just open up the door.
You open up the door?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anybody else with you? Eek.
You get shot.
Eek.
Really?
Oof.
Yeah, roll initiative while I roll damage on you. Or roll for the hit.
Oof.
So inside the room, you briefly see another office, looks a little bit more upscale, and one of the guys from the outfit that had you guys encountered in the first area that fled down the hallway. Looks like he holed up in here to hide. He's clutched behind this like high-tech looking desk, and as soon as the door opens, his what is he wielding? He's got like a little auto pistol, and it rattles off at you. I should probably open my dice rolling box. All right. That is going to be a 15. Oh, nope, sorry, 17. And that's against your...
Yeah, it hits.
I need to see if it's kinetic or not. Tactical.
It doesn't matter. It hits.
I'm going to say it's kinetic for the sake of it. And then for...
Okay, it still hits.
It still hits, okay. And it grazes you, like, full-on, like, impacts against your armor, against the chest, almost like pushing out of the room a little bit, but you got the door in your hand still, for 7 points of piercing damage.
7.
Now that everyone roll for initiative, and for this episode, we're going to try and be a little bit more descriptive on how combat works in Starfinder. It's similar to a lot of RPGs. D&D has similar concepts. Pathfinder has some similar concepts. The way this works is every character goes in order of their initiative, which is based off of a stat on their sheet, and they get 2 actions. They get a move action and a standard action. Standard action can be used for a number of things, such as interacting with the environment or attacking. Move actions, the standard action can also be spent as a second move action if they so chose. Move action allows you to move up to your speed. It may include things like climbing or swimming or other things like that you guys might have to do to move. Also, you can forego that if possible to make a full round attack. That is possible to use. I think you can get up to 2 attacks is the way that works. Starfinder does a little bit differently than other games in that format. It's much easier to calculate. And then based on what weapon you're using, that's how we calculate the chances to hit and for damage. Things like that. Every character is a little bit more is a bit better at certain things. Like Brawl, for example, is much better at hitting things with his fist than say Rye is. Rye is good at dropping grenades and killing potentially innocent people. That's been his MO so far.
Thanks.
All right, now as you guys are doing your actions, just for this round, this very first round, please do me a favor and explain what you're doing for your standard action and your move action. And I will have Chris in the wing if he gives you guys any special ideas. I will let this be the one time I let you do metagaming for strategy.
You have
the rest of us are doing nothing.
9, Mike?
Yeah.
How?
4 decks, improved initiative, and then I get an additional 1.
Oh, and
good, because you need it.
Too fast, too furious.
But none of us actually know he just got shot.
You heard the... Oh, you did not. Thank
you
Michael.
do. Over the comm, you heard a very loud and distinctive curse word.
Did you have your comms transmit button depressed while you're opening the door? That seems out of character.
It's a comm unit. I can immediately just...
It's a radio, is what it is.
But what's his face? Milla had it as he was looking for his crunchy crunch. He was holding it down the whole time.
Yeah,
I did, yes.
Yeah, he definitely would.
I definitely announced that.
He knew he was going to say something about Crunchy Crunch. Rye did not know he was about to get shot.
I'm sure right after he probably would have pressed it, though.
Okay,
well... Yeah, right after. I'm not saying you can't announce it. I'm just saying the shot goes unnoticed.
Yeah.
And for initiative order, what are our rolls? Can someone give me... looks like Milla killed it.
Milla's at 17.
I got 16.
Seeker.
Milla to killer.
Then
I'm at 7.
I got 8.
So where was zero in that?
I have a 10.
What was Seekers? I'm sorry.
16.
So 0, Brawl.
If this can critically fail, I did have a 1.
I'm not gonna
roll a 1 and you're still well above
this
me.
one. I'll have to decide that's what I'm gonna do for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I got you guys. And this guy rolled. What was that? 15.
Actually, the comm units are more like a cell phone.
Yeah, still require activation.
It's a cellular communication device allowing wireless communication with other comm units in both audio and text-based formats.
Seeker, what was your initiative again?
16.
16. Okay, so you're gonna go right before this guy. Okay. All right, Miller. Actually, Rye. As you take this shot to the chest, what is your reaction?
I would like to run north.
No, not as an action. Do you like pull out your calm? I'll give you like a quick reaction. Like, are you actually gonna try and calm it in, or is your first goal self-preservation?
My first goal is always self-preservation.
All right, then I'm going to say that you do not alert anyone by calm, and you step around this corner for some cover. That's like as much as I'm going to give you in terms of a reaction.
Okay.
Okay. Miller, you are currently unaware of combat, and you are searching the kitchen.
Yep.
Please use your 2 actions thusly.
All right. So.
To interrupt, did we explain like standard actions, move actions, bonus actions?
Yes, he did.
I sure did. Well, I skipped bonus action. We talk about that if that comes up. But yes, I sure
Okay, because I know you said we got
Or
2
switch.
actions.
I would
Just
like to
making-
pull out my pistol as well.
You can start jimmying through your suit because it's under a suit, but you are going to start without a pistol in the next round.
You bastard.
All
Yes.
right. Just you said this has been pretty much picked over.
Yeah, nothing really interesting in there at all.
All right. He's gonna open up this door here.
All right, and what you see in the southern door of the northern room is a stairwell going up.
Oh.
This confuses you a little bit because you don't remember there being a second floor on this build structure that you entered.
All right. Can I? Is this a door too?
Yep.
Can I open that door?
I'll include it as part of your move action, but or a double move action. To open the door.
That's what I was getting at.
Totally fine. In this one, it is a storage room, like the larder, similarly picked over. 2 more large, big shelves. Another box of Crunchy Crunch sets in the back. Otherwise, not so great. And there's a door in the southern wall in the corner here.
All right.
But yeah, in the southern wall towards the east.
Cool.
Next up, Seeker.
Didn't wait. I thought.
Yep. No, you got. You got.
I got. Oh, okay. All right. So I think Seeker will just be kind of walking through. You probably noticed Rye go that way, but I don't know because I'm not really aware of combat at the moment.
You are not.
I was kind of waiting for everybody else. You guys are.
Well, wait a minute. With your position in proximity,
would I be able to
the
see
room.
through that door?
Yep.
should at least get a.
Okay.
Partial cover.
What you see is, if you look to the south, is that Rye has quickly thrown himself in a corner and seems to be kind of huddled against the wall.
But I didn't see him get shot though.
No.
Considering I'm actually in line of sight of that.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, I will walk into the room, at least up to the door, and say, "Rye, what's the matter?"
Rye, I'll give you a response.
Shooting! 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 Shooting!
And of course, we all hear this.
All
yes.
right.
Yes, you all hear this, and that is all you get from Rye.
Okay. Is that door open that he opened?
Is the door open that I opened? It's
Yeah.
open. I opened
Is
it.
it still open?
It did not shut itself.
And I can see the.
And as you look in, you see there is one of the scavengers from before crouched behind a desk. For the record, this map is a little out of scale.
Yeah.
So anything that looks like it's going to give you cover, I'm going to have it giving people cover.
Okay, so I am going to actually move over to the desk that is in the room to the south.
Yep.
As the rest of my move action and take cover there.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my telepathy because I also have a telepathy spell. Telepathic message to send the guy a message. We're not here to hurt you.
Telepathy allows two-way communication.
Yes, I believe I can get a thing back from him.
You get back a panicked voice from in a like accent you don't really recognize, like a high twang maybe. And it says, "Then get out of here and leave. I don't want the bounty hunter following you, gits." not really a twang.
What was
It happened.
that?
I couldn't settle on one, so I went with it. That's fine. That's what you get back. And you're
Get out of here and leave.
you heard it.
That
Sorry.
was like the entirety of the UN had a stroke simultaneously.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yep.
Okay.
Get out of here and leave. Go.
Well, that's my turn because I took a move and a standard.
Okay. Do you have a audio response though? I'll give you a response.
Okay. As far as we can tell, he hasn't followed us.
Oh, he's following us.
Are you lying or do you just
No,
not?
I don't know that he's followed us at all.
Okay.
And that's why I said as far as I can tell, because
He doesn't find your half answer viable. Nothing happens. And next up, we go to actually his turn, and he ducks back further into the corner, raises his pistol, and like aims it at the open door. And next up is Zero. Zero, for the record, you are aware of shooting being yelled over the comm. From your vantage point, you haven't seen anything yet, though. But you did see Seeker slink into the room pretty quickly.
Oh, could I also quickly just relay what I talked to that guy about?
No.
No? Damn it.
And yet.
All right. 5, 10,
I
15.
tried, dude. I tried.
So I'm going to move to here and draw my pistol.
So what Zero does is he enters into the southern room, kind of gets like a view of the situation, and gets shot at by this guy's readied action. He had used his standard action to ready an action, and he sets his own kind of trigger. And when that happens, he gets to take his action at that moment. And what he readied was shoot at the next person that opens the door because he's so afraid of what comes next. That is going to be pretty sure that's going to be a hit. That is going to be 23.
That's a
TAC.
hit.
Ouch.
In Pathfinder, Starfinder. In Starfinder, there are two different numbers that you hit based on your. They're called armor classes. One is KAC, which is kinetic armor class, which is like traditional weapons like pistols or swords would have to hit. And then there's EAC, which is energy armor class, which is what energy weapons have to hit. This guy's using like a standard slug thrower, which is shooting bullets. That scored a hit on Zero. And the guy's obviously a little bit shaken. One of his bullets kind of pings into your shoulder as you're coming through, just grazes it for 2 points of damage. And now you've drawn your pistol. You still have drawing weapons. Is that standard action in Starfinder?
So I have a quick release sheath and I can deal it for free.
Done. So you still have a standard action then.
So I am going to
It's a move
Just
action, by
actually-
the way.
move again and I'm going to duck into cover because I'm now not looking good.
And thank you for that, Justin. Move action meaning that drawing your weapon is a move action. I appreciate that. All right, so you're
And
hustle up.
attempt-
There is I
Attempt
think
to hide.
maybe a couch or something, or let's say it's a table. It's like a little coffee table kind of thing. You do get to crouch behind that a bit. All right, and that's going to be your action.
Yep.
Okay, then that is up to Brawl.
So Brawl's actually going to go to the northern door,
Okay.
and he's going to make his way past. I should probably count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then double move,
Okay.
and then open up this door here.
All right, and what he opens up into is a bathroom. It is just your plain old general bathroom with toilet and a sink and a mirror.
Sounds like the
Anything
guy
over
we're
there,
fighting
bro?
could use it.
What was that?
What?
What was that, Chris?
Anything over there, Brawl?
It's just a spooper.
Oh. Go drop a spoos and pick up some of that crunchy crunch on the way back.
You guys are aware the shooting has been announced.
Yeah.
You know that? All right, that's fine. You guys just unconcerned. We've got the rat folk looting.
It's our way of saying it's clear.
Right. So that was your actions. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Then we go to Rye. What are you doing, bro?
I immediately am going to open up telepathy
Yep.
with the bloke in the room.
We'll call him the scavenger for the time being.
Listen here, Spook for Brains. There are more of us than there are of you. You're thinking, am I cornered? Yeah, you're cornered. Now, you can do one of two things. You can put down the gun, or you can... what's the word? Die?
Okay. I assume there's an intimidate check somewhere in here.
I guess I'm technically intimidating him. Yeah, I'm not...
That's
I'm just angry. I guess I would be
diplomacy.
intimidating.
If you're trying to diplomatize this guy, so yeah, let's get roll an intimidate check for me.
Yeah. Intimidate is just the same basically. So it's this plus 8. So 24.
Oh, that was your roll. Okay, at 24. He thinks back to you. Oh, all right, I won't. Oh, sorry. Let me give him the. I won't drop my gun, but just let me go. I'll leave.
Fine. Go south.
He looks behind him at the window. That's what that blue outline is a window. The blue line in the southern corner of the room that he's actually up against, and he kind of he thinks back to you. Is the window, is that okay?
Go out the window? Fine.
Okay. And are you doing any other actions? Because that was telepathy for you is just talking, right? That's a part of
It's
your.
just talking, but I'm trying to take out my gun.
I will let your move action be enough to get your gun out. And you could take a standard action if you so chose.
I don't have a mirror. Is there any mirror type shiny things around me? I'm going to be smart this time and not peek my head around the corner because I'll die on a perception check, which will be the first.
No, there is nothing shiny in this room. No.
Okay, time to die on a perception check. I take a peek around the corner.
Dude is hunkered around the corner looking at the window, sizing it up. He's hiding behind a big, large, metal-looking desk.
I repeat, I said go.
Well, you got to give him an action. If you're done, it's gonna go to Miller actually.
All right.
Oh, and I announce over my comm that I'm giving him an opportunity to flee towards the south. He's just trying to escape the same thing we are.
Cool. Oh, jeez. Wow, that was weird. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, jeez. Mouse, you took a shot in the chest, huh?
But back up just a quick second.
Mhm.
What Chris was just doing was counting spaces from Miller, which I know does not help for our audio folks. But the idea is every character has a move speed, and I believe all our characters can move 30 feet, which is every square for the people looking are 5 feet. And he used his action to move twice. He used move action, standard action, which is why he's able to traverse so far of a distance, and why he had to count to at least 30 for both times. And as he approaches Ra, he points at the.
I said to him, Mouse, looks like you took a shot in the chest, eh?
I just look at him with a face of anger.
Yeah, you keep doing you, buddy. He walks into the room. 5 and one more. 6, and then he looks to the guy and says, "Hey, Brickhead, is anybody in this room up here to the north?"
He shakes his head.
All right. Can I open the door from here?
Niet. You've used 2 actions.
Okay.
That's your full move, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're stuck for now, and we're gonna go to Seeker. Mike,
See,
Okay.
Justin. That's right. Justin. Sorry.
Seeker is going to just ready. He's gonna delay. Actually, he's gonna delay his action.
Until what? What's the trigger?
Until after the other guy goes.
Okay. So what Seeker does is he waits to see what the enemy's doing before making an action. This changes his order in the initiative list, so he will now always act after the enemy if it came up again. And the enemy, the scavenger, he immediately, like when he has a second, he uses like his elbow / part of his pistol to like smash open the window that's to the southeastern corner of the room he's in, which is the southeastern corner of the building. It shatters, and I'll give you guys a little bit more of a view because you guys can kind of see. This is now open. There's another wall. Keep going east, and around the south there you see a little bit more. Give you that. And there's a bit of a hallway with some more station walls, a window going off into something that you're not clear on yet. And the wall seems to turn into a corner in the hallway. He actually skitters down a hallway, continuing to move south and east.
Oh, I thought you meant that he was going to hop out into the same spot where we went south, like we came from the south.
No.
Nope, he's going through the window and
I'm gonna
south.
open the door and he's
Just
going to shoot me again. God damn it!
And
Just
he
gonna
is
walk
just-
right out the front door, Pat. Seems like a good plan.
I'm not very fighty, and apparently my life is worth less than cereal. I could to survive. Okay.
Let's be clear, expired cereal.
Hey,
Chris,
who
wrap this
who
up.
cared about
It's
you?
loaded with so much preservatives. This
Chris-
stuff don't go stale.
Did you load the cereal boxes in your mouth?
Yes, of course I did.
So that would be difficult with your helmet on in the zero
Oh.
atmosphere environment.
Oh.
Hey,
Thank
you know
you,
who cares
Bunny.
about you? You know who cares about you, Reich? This guy.
Hey, you noticed the shot you took. Hey,
All right, so your enemy has left the field, and just so you guys know, combat has ended.
Zero goes and
And
shuts
I'm
the
not
door.
telling you where. But you guys do have the run of the building.
All right. I open the door.
All right, and you find another spooper.
Oh, nice.
Oops.
It looks slightly more upscale than the other one, but beyond that, it is a bathroom.
I take a spoop.
You immediately regret this when you are in your environmental suit and can't actually get out of it. Smells like rat folk in there.
Well, actually, no. That is a thing. He is very, very concerned about his hygiene. So, actually, I would like to check out the staircase that I opened up.
So as everyone else is kind of like gathering themselves, Miller's just quickly running through the rest of the house. When you see the stairwell up there, it actually leads to destroyed floor. There's nothing up there, and the access is blocked.
Oh.
Before he actually makes it up there, I'm exiting this room, grabbing another box of Crunchy Crunch, and I'll see him from here head up to the staircase.
Yeah, you step out of the storage room, and you see Miller going up the staircase and immediately come back down.
No access.
Well, there's only one more door to open in this place. Might as well open it.
Where? Oh,
right
that
where
one.
I am.
Before he
so-
opens it, I am getting into cover and hiding.
This is a spooper?
So in the southern room, Seeker opens up the northernmost door in the eastern wall and sees another stairwell going up. And if you poke your head up, it is similarly blocked. The upper floor was demolished, but the stairs are still there.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like this house was a bust, except for my Crunchy Crunch.
And you potentially have a place to rest.
Zero would very
I'm feeling-
much like to
I'm
rest.
feeling pretty good. How are you guys feeling?
I'm alright.
So, mechanics question. For the rest, what does it actually restore? Does it restore
Your
stamina?
So
Oh,
if
okay.
you
All the way.
spend 10 minutes and 1 resolve point, you gain all of your stamina back. Starfinder uses a new system for HP, new to the standard like D&D Pathfinder system it's based on, and it has 2 forms of health. One being stamina, which is like how much damage your character can take before it starts losing health, and stamina is easily replaced. Your health is much harder to replace, requires longer rests or some sort of medicinal items, and that when you do the short rest, it does not come back. But your stamina will. Your stamina is like a little bit of like almost like a personal shield. What it really is that your character's getting tired of dodging all the goddamn bullets, and he's starting to take real, actual hits to his body.
Think
Not
Halo
shoulder
1.
grazes, but like actual hits.
It's Halo 1.
Sure, it's Halo 1.
I would like to take a moment to 10 moments rest.
A moment is not a minute, Nicholas, but that's fine. I understood what you meant.
It is in my vocabulary.
In Brawl's vocabulary, I allow that.
I share this desire to rest for once.
Same.
Do you also get any spells back for it? I can't remember.
No.
No.
I would have to have you refer back to your spellcasting class, but I don't recall that.
I don't think so.
I know you get like certain powers and stuff back during those rests.
Yeah, it might be a class thing. I don't know.
For now, because you don't know, I'm punishing you and saying no.
Oh man.
Sure.
For the record, Starfinder is pretty darn new, and while I did a couple passes through the rulebook, I refused to memorize it. So one of my requirements for my players is know your ish, or it doesn't work.
Know your spook.
That's just it. And anything could have your character is just fatigued, is not thinking about it, whatever, in terms of like actual in-game. But for mechanic-wise, learn your ish, because I don't want to.
So while we're resting, hey, so bro, what you been up to?
I just been taking on some missions. What I do?
Probably jobs. I feel
You
like
don't need
missions
balls,
might
you
not be
need
the
balls.
language you use.
Probably.
If I'm wrong, correct me. That is okay. I'm just giving you guys some more vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Jobs is appropriate.
So yeah, found myself some crunchy crunch. Haven't had this stuff for years.
I can't remember the last time.
Anyone else? Seeker, what are you doing while you guys are resting?
Well, I haven't seen Brawl since the incident, so I'm gonna not Brawl. Miller since the incident. So I'm actually gonna sit by Miller for a bit and just talk, just hang out. It is delightful to see you. I haven't seen you since the incident. Now, I know everybody else here a little bit more than you, so perhaps we may be able to exchange some pleasantries.
Yeah, Shima, I like the idea of it.
Yeah. Do you tell me? Do you like music at all? Maybe we can find some common ground here.
No, music is fine and all, but I really like the nitty gritty. I love just getting down into a machine, just ripping it apart and seeing how it works.
Oh, well, I'm a big fan of Entawave. It's a melodic Sheeran mating calls set to increasingly psychedelic beats and pulsating
While
bass.
that continues, Rye, what are you doing with
a textural experience?
I'm debating whether I want to just die.
All right. Do you anything else, or are you just like resting in the other room?
I'm mostly I want to walk over here and rest, but I want to take a look at see if I can see any more of this new area that's been exposed.
I'm gonna recommend that you don't if you're resting.
Then I'll do that. I'll rest where I was originally.
You take
away
a shot
from
in
the
the head.
window.
If you explore and something happens, I will not give you the benefit of your rest.
That's fair. I'm gonna rest.
Okay, that's fine. And resolve points, I don't remember how they're calculated, but resolve points are things that characters can use for certain things. The primary will be the healing, the stamina points. There are other things I think resolve can be used for, and it might also be class oriented.
Stabilizing, and if you're like knocked out, you can get back up again.
So what
Which
is it?
That's all
You
refers
heal
to.
all your stamina?
Zero or
Doesn't
below.
that keep him down.
Yes.
Okay.
And Zero, you're the last one that I don't know what you're doing with the rest. What are you doing?
So we actually haven't talked about what we're all here for.
Exactly.
Good
Thank
point.
So
I made it quite clear.
It was I mentioned it.
So first, I'll suggest, or rather, I'll ask Miller. So are you here for the ship too? I imagine.
Oh yeah, buddy.
I mean, I can't imagine you'd be here for anything other than a ship. I mean,
I take it you're
ships.
here for the same thing, huh, friend?
Yep. Me and Brawl actually took on a job to get whatever we can from the ship.
Like I said, I took jobs.
Those two, however, I have no clue why they're here.
Yeah, what are you guys here for?
That's
Me?
directed
Well-
at Seeker. Okay, thank you.
A spaceship crashing is pretty cool to look at.
I immediately
have
look to
say.
Raish and just say, "So how come you two are here?"
An opportunity for fame and glory from perhaps a safe distance. Thus far, I've been unsuccessful.
Raish is here because he followed me.
And I just sigh into my helmet, which fogs up the glass in front of my face.
Hey, I better be getting that spacesuit back in one piece.
I look at the tatters where I was shot by the laser.
Well, isn't Pat wearing his second
Pat, you're wearing your
spacesuit?
own suit.
Okay, I thought I was wearing the other one.
Oh,
No,
Brawl is-
it's actually Brawl is wearing the spare.
Oh,
Your armor is able to.
I take good care of it.
We held hands.
No,
But you're
hold
not
on,
getting
no. There's a reason why you and I are cool, and me and Patrick, or me and Rye are not.
No, we're totally cool. We
All
entered
right,
into a business venture together, and if it weren't for your shoddy design, it would have been great.
Hey, that
I had
sounds
people
kind of
lined up
familiar.
to buy those hollow
I-
watches.
After I learned to not let Rye, borrow my clothes again.
Yeah. And I learned how to make him not, mouse his way into my business ventures.
Well, I'm here, so you haven't learned anything. Next.
This will come up more in character interviews, the backstory relation to the characters, but it's good to work it in. And your 10-minute rest is up, guys. You guys have some ideas to what you're all doing there. You guys have caught up briefly. Now you're ready to go. Where are you headed?
All right, so you said the the clearing or something like that where we think the spaceship landed was south?
Yep. Due
Okay.
south.
Due south. Well, we can follow where that gentleman jumped out the window and go south from there.
Seems like a fine idea to me.
And based on the fact that we were shot before we even had a chance to talk, I suggest we do it with a little more caution than we have been.
We could, instead of going through the window, just walk around the building, maybe? I mean, I'm not, a technomancer and smart or anything. I just think
I
that
can
might be
attest
a
to half
decent
of that.
idea.
What's wrong? You
Blair, you pressed up against
got
the top
social
window?
anxiety? Somebody gonna see you? Make fun of you?
What?
You got social anxiety about going through a window?
Oh,
Why
well,
do you
I
suddenly
mean,
sound like Bill Burr?
Windows are...
I'm trying to get back to the original accent.
Well, considering some of us are, susceptible to the void of space and are wearing space suits, and the glass window is shattered and pointy, I would think that some of us may not want to go through the window in case their suits get torn.
I'm a rat. I almost said
Very
mouse.
good observation.
Okay, sounds like nobody cares. Going through the window. What's going on? What's this order? How are you guys going through?
Oh,
I'll take the front.
I am
I'll
not
take
going
second.
first ever again.
He's gonna sit in this building
All
for the end of.
right, so you guys are gearing up, and Brawl, what do you do with this window? What's your approach?
I'm going to leap through the window.
Christ. Okay.
Not like leap. I'm gonna hop through the window.
No,
I
you
guess so.
leapt. You leapt.
All
You
right, I
did.
leapt. I'm
It's
the
not even like a foot
leapiest
to the floor.
leaper. Well, I gotta avoid all the glass.
Yeah, that's one option. Like the most difficult option, sure.
Not if you got a good enough mod.
No, you're fine. I'm not even gonna make you. It's not actually that broken in terms of where it would be an issue
Oh,
for you.
Okay.
Um,
I did it for style points.
it's fine. You did it for side points. You jump through, and you are now here in like a tight little alleyway looking thing between another building and the one you just exited. And you see a number of things that I will illuminate on. It's just going to take me a second. Will I reveal all the things?
Yield to me your secrets. Ah! Oh, got scared. I saw something.
You're
Oh, wait, it's still there.
It's a lizard.
You did
It's a
see
lizard.
something.
Yeah, you don't see it. I do.
I know.
So as you jump out, you see the building that you're next to, and then due south, there's a lot of debris, but there's an opening path. And the first thing you see is the large to you, but it's a relatively humble size, but the large spaceship, which has remained mostly intact as it grinded across the floor of this dome. It looks a little beat up and rough, dingly scratched, but again intact. And then what you appear to you kind of as you look to how the hell do you get into this thing, your eyes are finally drawn to the large figure who is standing between you and the ship and is facing you. Through the faceplate and the kind of the style of it, you realize that you are facing a fairly large and militant-looking Vesk, wearing heavy, big, like pretty clean white armor, and facing you.
What? Why are you just standing there?
I'm gonna let everyone else figure out what they're doing.
I'm pouring a whiskey.
All right.
I am waiting to get through.
Yes, so I kind of knock out bits of glass to make it a little easier to climb out and make my way out behind.
Can we share the same space? Does that carry?
No,
No.
unfortunately not. That's
Damn.
Pathfinder.
All right, so I need to open back up into where did that go? All right, so you're sneaking out through the window.
Yeah.
You see the same setup. You don't uncover anything new. Just the large figure of the vest kind of standing down the end.
And my glasses are still down.
Glasses are still down. All right, Miller's theme. Seeker, since you're the next one in line, what are you doing?
I'll hop out behind them.
Okay, and I'll say 0 probably.
Yep.
What you up to, dog? Okay, and
I'm
Rye.
doing the same thing.
I gingerly walk up to the window and I look out.
You don't quite see what everyone's looking at, and they haven't disclosed what they're looking at, but you do see that they all are very oriented to the south, and they
But
are.
I did say somebody was standing there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I apologize. You don't see who Brawl referenced, but everyone else seems to be at the ready.
Can I say something?
Well, I said, why are you standing there?
Oh, all right.
So as kind of Brawl issues the challenge,
I hold up my hand to him. I go, change the channel, open communications. Hey, what you doing over there, buddy?
the figure doesn't move at all, except in the mask. You can see that its mouth moves a bit as it activates its comm unit attached to its helmet. And it says in like a booming voice that I won't care to replicate, this is restricted border space military space. Remove yourselves immediately.
Is that immediately with an A or immediately with an I?
He refuses to respond.
Fogs up the glass again.
Come on, Mr. Face. You're supposed to be the face.
I'm not supposed to be anything yet.
I'm gonna take a step
maybe with
forward.
Seeker,
So
you probably would be.
I crawl out of the window. Before I say anything to him, I take a look around to look for hidey holes.
There's a corner like hallway off to the east where you could probably duck down. Also behind you to the north of in the alleyway, you do see that there is the end of the building, so you've got another like little corner you can duck around this way.
I like east because it's closer and it provides me cover without running away and looking scared.
So as you approach him, he from his back disengages. I don't actually know how to say it. It is a doshko.
That sounds friendly.
Which so people can see it, and I don't know if it's kosher, but J-Man, if you want to throw this up on,
Sure.
ooh, that did not work. If you want to throw that, I put it in the our G chat. This is a Paizo official art that we do not own, and the doshko is the axe-looking thing. His is not currently ignited.
Pretty.
If we
but
don't own
it's
it, probably shouldn't throw it up on the thing.
Energy axe. No, it's fine. It's
no, I've seen other podcasts use it.
no.
Can't make
I
it
mean,
any bigger
we're not
so
using it for the
people-
same thing. This is totally fine.
And it is on the cover of Starfinder.
Also
okay,
true.
that's
We're also talking about the art piece. It's fine. Don't worry
okay.
about
I'm taking it back.
Patrick is being concerned about us sticking to non-licensed material in our art, which, as you can see, I've made these awful tokens for our characters, and I'm using free art for things. So we're going to be very above board. And when we see the full spaceship, I'll talk about that a little bit because I might have purchased that. All right, so you guys see him ready his Doshko, but does not turn it on. I have probably saying it awfully, but that's what it's going to be because I don't know.
Okay, so I immediately, as soon as I see him do that, I'm like, I immediately back onto the com. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stand down, relax, relax.
Leave
not the
this
threat here.
place immediately.
Is
If
that
you wouldn't
immediately-
mind providing us with directions as to how to do that, because last time I checked where we came from, there was a big scary man. What was his name? Koresh? No, that's not it.
Arakashk.
Krellis.
Kardashian?
Oh, Arakash Star Screamer? I
That's
love
gotta
that.
be the
Oh,
one.
that guy's
I
great. I
love
love
that
that guy. I love that guy. And then I say whatever his name was. I just named
It must be.
Bill Cosby.
Krellis.
Krellis.
The Vesk, the large lizard man, as it is, points his Doshko back where you came from and does not further respond.
I clear my throat. Krellis was approaching.
As he's got it extended, he flicks a switch and it ignites, having 3 jets of energy coming out as where an axe head might be. And he just continues with it in this gesture of, that's the way out.
Oh, wait a
Well,
minute.
I can see that you're busy here. I'm just going to take a look around this way. And I 5-foot step out of view.
So the way that's going to work is if any corner of his square sees any corner of your square unobstructed, I can't do the corners, Christ. I can just line it up. He can see you, which it looks like he would not because the corner wouldn't. So yeah, you've stepped 5 foot out of view around the corner to the east hallway, and you see a little bit more down here. No, it's too much. These awkwardly shaped buildings are difficult to navigate with the reveal tool.
Do I see through that window into the building to the south?
To the south, you do see that there is a building, but because of the way the ship landed into the building, it's all collapsed. Only the wall you are against is actually still standing, but you see more of the ship. Don't mind that I don't have much of this actually done because this map is not accessible, but you see like a different portion of the ship goes further down.
I can't see much of the ship. But
Is that not all revealed over here? Hold on.
I mean,
No, that's revealed, I guess.
well,
Yeah, it goes further on, but I didn't. I made it very small pieces because the image is massive.
gotcha.
All right, and around the corner, because you can, I'll assume you look over your shoulder, you see what looks to be a cafe. There's a on the east. It's got like a bulletin board of like specials and stuff, and then there's this building here that you still aren't sure what is it. It's between the building you just exited and the cafe.
And is that the direction that he was pointing at?
He was pointing north.
That's a way to go north. So I think I'm following the spirit of his suggestion. Then I would like one last opportunity at diplomacy because I didn't actually make any rolls to state I understand that you have your job to do. However, part of your job is probably surviving, and there's a big scary man coming down that I just watched dispatch. Not good at numbers, but more than there are of us. One shot kills pretty much across the board. It was kind of scary. I need a new wetsuit.
Who do you think he's working for?
You?
Leave this place now.
Can I do a sense motive?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
He wants to-
I just want to see if he's telling the truth at all. All right, so it's this.
Also, is he wearing a military uniform?
It is not marked clearly from where you can see it, but it does look uniform in that it is professional looking, clean, and like all monochrome color. It's like a like off white, not off white. It's like a whitish gray. And yeah, your sense motive.
My sense motive total is a 12. So
a 12.
All in
You
all.
know that he's at least motivated to mean you harm at least a little bit.
Okay. I say into the comm unit to the folks, this guy apparently hired the big scary boom boom man. He's not opposed to killing us either.
What happened?
I just saw what maybe you didn't want us to see, so I want to
No,
go.
I'm trying to fix the token. I updated his token. I can't get the
Oh,
updated
okay.
one,
I saw
so-
2 of them and I got scared.
No, I don't know where that other one went. It disappeared from me too. Is it under him? It's under him. It's fine. The updated one didn't stick either. It's fine.
Well, I'm not here
Wow.
for him, so
Miller kind of speaks up. Hey, guy, what's going on with this ship? Is it busted? Do you need help? I'm a mechanic. I can help get it going.
That'll work.
Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Language.
Spoop.
Boop.
19. Damn, I'm rolling like a fiend. Oh no, that wasn't me. I'm a 13.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me. We clicked it at the same time.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's rolling initiative. Yep.
Ooh, 23.
So okay, we got.
Hey guys, I rolled above a 10 with a initiative of 15. I
Zero.
know, it's almost like I know what I'm doing now.
Rye.
I don't, but
Oh, Brawl, that 15 puts you above Rye.
all right.
They're actually even, I think.
Miller. Vesk. Seeker, you've got 2 actions. Go for it.
I don't even know what to do, because... are we supposed to fight this one? Because, I mean, last time we weren't supposed to fight that. Okay, anyways, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... I can get over there. Behind him. Yeah. Alright. I quickly go on the comms. Are we actually... Are we actually fighting him?
Thank you for the voice correction.
I'm not.
Okay, then.
But
We are
I
here
want
for the
that
ship.
So he is standing between you and your quarry. And again, reminder, Seeker and Rye, you were there from the detective to see what's going on. And he has some concerns about the Border Space Union military.
Okay.
Miller and Zero, your motivation... I'm sorry, Brawl and Zero, your motivation is a little bit more mercenary. You were hired from a gangster / a little bit of a crime boss to get as much as you can from the crash site. And Miller, your job was to secure route to the crash site. So one of the gangs.
I mean,
you
I've basically done that.
Yeah, your job's actually pretty complete. You've got
Yeah.
the path to the ship for the most part.
Now,
So
now I'm just trying to get loot.
Yeah, now
and
you
that's
can
it.
help us loot it right.
Your payment was you're able to keep anything you can carry.
Exactly.
Seeker, that's it.
Okay, so, if we don't really want to fight him, I could make a distraction.
Be sure not to distract us.
You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, Rye kind of went out of line of sight of the guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make a holographic image of Rye next to him and have it run towards the guy while we run away.
Yeah.
So running towards the Vesk.
Yes. Or just,
Okay.
just walking towards him or something, just heading towards him.
Hold on, did that copy him?
Yep.
There we go. Hold on. I think I could color him too, so he's a little bit different too. Is this gonna give the whole color? No, it didn't work. All right. Well, the blue dot is gonna reference hologram Rye as he approaches.
God damn it.
And I'll say he gets
I
here until
misheard
anything
it.
happens. That's fine.
I hate you so much. I misheard it, and I thought you said that you were making a hologram of you. I just looked to see 2 of me, one madly dashing. Man.
Yeah. So
I've got this, guys.
So what the Vesk sees is an image, but he doesn't know necessarily, of Rye charging around the corner at him. And I'll make that, so that would be your action, I guess. What is your...
I don't think I'll... I don't know if I'm gonna move. Actually, I think I'm fine where I am.
Then the answer is no, you're
No,
not.
I'm
We're
not.
going to next. Zero, you're up.
So I'm gonna wait till Brawl goes, because I assume Brawl, if he's going to fight, is going to rush him.
All right, so you delay action for Brawl. Brawl, you're up.
All right. Well, you would assume that he's going to rush the Vesk, and you would be, well, mostly right. Not 100% right. All right. So, what Brawl is going to do is he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 3 spaces over to the to his right.
The west.
Along-
You got.
The west. Yes.
And you see more of the ship through the debris as you approach closer. Like there's one engine port that you're looking off towards the west.
Okay.
South is
So
the actual
this
body.
is the ship that we want.
Yeah, that's
not,
the crash.
Not
ship.
whatever this is.
That's part of the ship. That's the bit like the.
Oh.
Like that's
Oh,
the
gotcha.
engine is in the west, and then it kind of gets thinner as you go further south, and then it elongates further out to the east.
All right. With that being the case, okay, so I've moved 3 spaces. Let's make that 4, 5, 6, and that's where I'm going to hold up for now. Just get closer to the ship. I'm going to prepare an action. Just if he attacks me, I'm gonna punch him.
All right, so you put up fisticuffs.
You
and
know it.
becomes- What?
Yeah, just punch those bullets away from you, buddy.
He's not using a gun, right?
Yeah, Patrick.
Punch that axe away from you, buddy.
Zero, you're up again.
So hopefully he will be distracted, and I'm going to try to use stealth to move into cover where it's just west of Rye.
Give me a stealth roll.
I'm so glad I did this
25.
to make us run away.
He's a little bit like wary of the hologram approaching him and then the rat folk flanking him. He's definitely on his guard, but as he's watching Brawl, he does not see you duck into cover. That being said, you are still in line of sight, so as soon as he looks back your way, you will be, well, I guess we'll give you some hiddenness of it. That's fine. And any actions?
I'm going to ready a trick attack if he either starts coming towards me or attacks Brawl. So if he moves to attack anyone from the party.
Okay. And that means Rye, you're up.
What about me? Do I get a roll?
You're after Rye, I thought. Rye was 14, Miller was 13.
Oh, all right. I thought. Never mind. Go on.
Suck bricks, kid.
I thought he had already gone.
So, do I remember seeing a door anyway into it? God, I can't look at the webcams with Nick still in fighter pose.
I'm prepared.
Down. I'm sad I'm missing it.
Oh my god, it's like a loading screen for a bad 3D like fighting video game.
That's awesome.
So, do I recall seeing a access point for the ship door?
Yes,
Anything like that?
it's right here. It's behind the Vesk.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 10, 20, 30. That's easier. It's behind the Vesk?
Yeah, it is from where the Vesk is. It's literally right through the Vesk to you. It's in this little divot in the southwestern corner of this area that you're in.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. I'm gonna move here, less losing the distraction, or maybe adding to confusion. And I'd like to ready an action.
Which is going to be?
I can't just simply. Oh, I can't delay half a turn. That's not allowed, right?
Correct.
So when if he engages in action against my doppelganger, that's when I haul ass to the door.
I think you could only ready a standard action.
It would be a standard action, correct?
So when he does do his thing, he will get a will save to disbelieve it. By the way.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. I was going to ask you what the save is.
Yep.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to run to the door.
Oh, so you're sprinting past him?
Double move around him. well outside
Okay.
of his reach, I think.
All right, so you're at the door to the ship, and was that a full double move for you at that point, or you still have some move left?
That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I got 10 feet left.
You can try to open the door.
I do that.
It's locked.
Thank you.
And then Miller, you're up.
All right. First off, can I make an engineering check to see if I know what this ship is, like model or anything about it?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's actually a
17.
piloting check.
Is it a piloting check?
Yeah, because I get reduce the DC of all checks to recall knowledge about ships and stuff by 5.
I'll give him an engineering for like basic modeling class, but for like more specifics, I'd give you piloting.
Can I take a piloting check too then?
What's your higher skill?
Engineering.
Then engineering is what you'll do.
All right. I guess 17.
You're 17. You notice that the ship, like its shape and design, isn't particularly unique, but it doesn't match any immediate ship that you've seen before. It looks like it's probably at least Pact World's design, as opposed to maybe from the Viscarium or anything like that. But the actual like shapes and kind of like customizations to it leave you not sure what it is.
All right. Would I be able to glean any information? Like, would I be able to tell if there's other entrances to it? Maybe access entrances through the engine or anything like that?
Not based on your knowledge, no.
Okay. So the only thing I see is where Rye is at.
Yeah, Rye's at the door.
Do I see any computers near it?
No.
No. All right. Let's see here. What do I got? And you said that all this over here is just busted down.
It's interior of a building, but it has been, the whole wall and everything inside the building is caved in. So just that wall that Zero is currently hunkered against is still standing.
All right. 5, 15, 20, 30. All right. Can I go right where Rye is and see if I can I don't know, mechanically open it and see if there's any mechanical locks on it?
Sure.
All right.
You just disappeared. Are you on him?
I'm on him.
Take a step back.
All right. 29.
You are pretty confident that unless you have like the appropriate, maybe possibly radio signal opening or something from the inside opening it, you're not going to be able to access it through this way.
All right. And there's no
If the ship is
exterior.
damaged elsewhere, you might be able to crawl in, but with the Vesk here, that's likely not going to be something you're going to be able to test at the moment.
And please tell me you communicate this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
And that would be both your actions, yes?
Yep.
And you said that was a will save.
Yep.
19.
19 versus my thing. Let me just bring it up. Oh, this doesn't tell me my saves, does it? Great.
I'm going to assume 19 is pretty high.
That is pretty high, yeah.
Especially for a level 1 spellcaster. So I'll say that probably gets past it. Please correct me if that's different, because it would change what he's going to do. But
Okay.
I'm going to assume that he ignores it in favor of the folks actually at the door and the closest in proximity. Does this thing have reach? No, it does not. Oh, there is 2 of them. Hey, okay. So the Vesk ignores the hologram.
So just so you have it, it's 10 plus the spell level plus your intelligence modifier. So
Okay, so 10 plus 1 plus
4.
I'm at 4.
So
So
15.
yeah.
So
He ignores the hologram entirely and steps over to the 2 guys trying at the door.
oh great.
Roll d6 as to who he attacks with his large energy-looking axe thing. High is Miller.
Why don't you toss a coin and I'll take if the quarter lands on its edge.
Rye is low. He rolled a 2.
What's this?
So
Soul Reaver?
he brings his large axe down, without saying anything, just very stoically axe up and brings it down on the Lashunta, the mouthy one.
So Starfinder was fun, guys.
All right, and his to hit should be more than enough. It's going to be. Where is his attack?
I'm not saying that my kinetic armor class is 13, but does it beat a 13?
Yeah, significantly.
Yeah, it hits, probably.
Okay. He hits, and Oh, that's his armor. Where the hell's his weapon? Oh, there it goes.
Is my armor class super low, or is it
No,
just
everyone's
me?
is pretty low.
Okay.
Not
You are going to
my
get your
kinetic
wall
armor class.
in a second,
Mine's
though.
17.
Hey guys, remember that time where I tried to make us a diversion so we could all run away? That was pretty cool, right?
It was.
You take 8 points of damage from this energy axe. What
I
is
hate
your
you
stamina?
so much. Well, my stamina just went from 6 to 0, and I take 2 additional points of regular hit point. Is that
How
correct?
much health? Yes. How much health do you have left?
Now 6.
6. All right. So basically, this axe comes careening down at you, connects with you hard, and slams you up against the bulkhead of the ship. And yeah, does some serious damage. And it's up to Seeker. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I have a couple of readied actions. Somebody readied something if you attacked a party member.
Yeah, I did.
And get your trigger.
All right. So the moment he does this, I kind of pop out of stealth and I attempt a trick attack on him.
Describe the mechanics, like the physicality of trick attack.
So when I make a trick attack, because of my specialization, which is ghost, I do a stealth check,
Okay.
and I have to roll above a 20 plus whatever his DC is, and if I beat that, he becomes flat-footed, or which I believe in Starfinder is a -2 to their AC.
Okay. And his DC, is that something I set?
It's 20 plus whatever his challenge rating is.
Oh, his challenge rating. Oh, okay, sure.
So
Ouch.
nope,
Nope.
trick attack does not work.
Okay, but you still get your regular attack, correct?
Wow.
14
14. And what type of weapon are you using?
kinetic.
No, it like hits his armor and just pings straight off of his very thick-looking armor. And then it's up to Seeker's turn.
You guys gotta make it hard for me, don't you? All right. Shit. Oh, spoop. All right. So Seeker's gonna walk into the battlefield here, and well, make some magic happen to try to get this guy off of. Try to get this guy off of Reich.
We can't go one episode, guys.
No, we can't.
You have me
I don't
in the
even think we can go a half hour.
full episc without something stupid.
All right, he's just going to cast Magic Missile, which is going to be 2d4 plus 2.
We still have magic missile?
Yeah, I was surprised when he said it too, but yeah, it's the thing.
Always hits for nothing.
Yeah, 4.
4 damage.
Wow, what's with all the ones?
I don't know.
Passes through his armor and it hits him, and he feels it. He rocks a little bit, and yeah, he takes some damage. He definitely looks unhappy, and he glances back over his shoulder at the android Seeker.
Oh, and my thing goes away because I'm not concentrating on it.
The hologram of Rye dissipates, and Brawl's turn.
Okay, I'm looking up blanking. I don't see anything under actions in combat or combat tactics.
Yeah, it works the same way.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty then. So, Brawl, of course he was prepared to duke it out if the Vesk charged, but he did not do so. So Brawl is going to move eastward to get around the Vesk.
Making sure that he doesn't come in range of his Doshko.
Yep. Then he's going to move south one pace, if you
You
will.
try to punch him in the intestines, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
behind him?
no, of course. And then that's the diagonal movement.
Nope,
there.
that's fine. Yep, you're good.
And then he's just gonna give him a nice old wallop, and it should definitely hit this time because I am attacking him from the back, so
You
where.
have flank.
He's going for that kidney.
Yeah.
And what is the flank bonus? I actually don't know what
Plus
it is.
2.
Plus 2? Okay, so
Okay,
plus
so-
2 on your attack against this Vesk.
Oh well, great.
Did you add plus
Third-
2 to that?
No.
It
13.
doesn't matter. You make a solid hit. His kidney is well protected.
Question. Also, size bonus.
No, he's a
I don't
vest.
think
He's
so.
a medium size.
Well,
No.
aren't you small as a?
It doesn't matter. Only if it's large.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So small doesn't no small to medium anymore.
Yeah.
That
Always
kinda
kind of
sucks.
iffy, anyways. All right, so
Yeah.
your fist connects, and you realize you're gonna have to punch a lot harder to get through this armor.
I just shake my knuckle.
A little
gotta-
bit, yeah. And it is up to 0 to save the day.
All right.
Deny.
The die.
So Zero is going to head
Banana.
westward, and then he's going to try some clever pistol tricks and try to trick attack again.
Make it so.
29.
Done. Guy's distracted, surrounded by rats. And rats. And he's not watching your fancy gunplay as you take some shots into him.
And
Explain what this looks like as you kind of sprint out from your cover and you like get up right broad to him. What's this trick attack look like?
so, literally, he just kind of walks up and, old Western style, like spins the pistol in his hand, and then pulls it out, and then just takes a shot.
All right.
And 19.
To hit? Hit.
So it would be 21.
Yeah, nailed it. Yep, you have solid hit.
All right, so 3 damage.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you actually get to like in the part like his neck, and it kind of digs in, and he like recoils backwards, and you see some like almost green ichor leak through his suit before it auto seals. And
I gotta get me one of those.
Rye.
Okay. So, first thing I do
Fall to your knees.
is
And beg for mercy.
bravely and courageously shout, "Not today!" And I am going to engage my improv, not in the face.
Thank you for enunciating.
Mm-hmm. As a move action, I can choose an enemy within 60 feet. The enemy must succeed a will save or take -4 penalty to all attacks it makes against me until the end of my next turn.
This is a standard action.
This is as a move action.
Oh, it's a move action. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna make that will save now. And what do I have to beat?
Yeah, that's all it says.
That's a class thing, right? It should be right in the beginning of your envoy stuff.
He rolled a 17.
What
course
is
he
that?
did. Why wouldn't he?
Improvisation?
What?
What is your thing? Oh, it is an improvisation. The DC is equal to 10 plus half your envoy level plus your charisma modifier.
So
So he
1
beats
plus
it.
your charisma mod.
Yeah, he's gonna beat that. My charisma mod is 4, I think.
So
Let me-
you're looking at a 15 as your DC to beat. Yeah, he beat it. He naturally rolled a 15. His will's not great, but he's got the natty rolls. It's fine.
Yep, and seeing that he is unfazed.
He's unfazed by you, but you will notice that he is his movements are becoming a little bit more sluggish.
Okay, that's nice. I'm gonna try to run away. I'm gonna
You're-
run this way, provoking an attack of opportunity. I enjoy the benefit of mobility. I gain a +4 to my armor class against attacks of opportunity that I provoke while leaving a threatened space.
How nice for you. All right. 17 KAC.
I'm pretty sure you matched it.
So how do I die?
Let's take a quick look on how that looks. Fortunately, now he's rolling your ones, but that's still for him. Hold on. It's actually natural. He actually grazes you with like one of the heat like bulb things that are like energy air, like I don't know what I'm trying to say, waves that's coming out, and grazes you for actually only 1 point of damage.
I'm at Half-Life.
He's rolling
Half-Life
a
3?
very
No.
large die, but it has 0 bonus apparently. Although I figured it should have a strength bonus, but either his character sheet's wrong or whatever. I'm not going
I'll
to give
take
him.
the mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't see like a different area for attack, and I don't see. Oh, does he have a? I guess I have a bab, right? Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't see it listed anywhere, so it's just a straight up.
If we kill this guy, I am sure there's going to be very bad consequences, considering what Dustin told us earlier about how there's an internet, and when you die on the internet, you die in pistol.
That's
real
not how
pistol.
that conversation went at all.
Well, something like that. You know what I mean.
Sure.
When you die in real life, you die in the internet.
Oh, I found his
And
melee
everybody
attack
knows
bonus. I will not give it to him this round. We'll say it's just a graze, but don't get grazed again.
Me?
I found where that lives on the sheet. He gets penalized because I didn't know my ish. After you fleeing, it's Miller.
So after Rye runs by him, he's gonna try to take the opportunity to run as well. And Miller says, "Cheese it!"
It says
Yeah.
what?
Cheese it.
Cheese it means run.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Jesus.
I
So he's already
understand
used up his
rodent.
attack of opportunities. Like as he's swinging for Rye, you use that opportunity to kind of just sneak right through the like little gap between the floor and his axe.
So I am using withdraw.
You don't need to. You're not. He doesn't have another attack of opportunity.
Oh, all right. So then I guess I'll finish my first move there, and I'll say to him, "Look, guy, we don't want to harm you. I just want to take this ship."
He yells back for the Border Space Union.
I heard what you said there. I heard what you said there. You said Vescarium.
Only matters if you live.
Well, it is 5 versus 1.
He's
Four and a
not
half.
engaging further.
All right. Well, then he's gonna take a pot shot. He's gonna raise his rifle and shoot with let's see, regular range target.
While he's looking up that, attacks of opportunity are whenever you leave a threatened square, which is based on their weapon range of like a melee weapon, and for this guy, it's every square adjacent to him. He gets an attack of opportunity. You only get one of those around unless you have special feats that govern that. So when Rye left his space, the Vesk was able to quickly get like a snap swing at him as he sees an enemy fleeing.
You're welcome, Miller.
Turn around.
Yeah, buddy. So I got a 17.
17 to hit, and that's the EAC or KAC?
That would be E.
Yeah, you totally score it. Yeah.
All right. That would be 1d8 range damage. 7 damage. Fire.
Nice.
7.
Yep.
It's a laser weapon. So the laser beam. You know what? Describe your kill.
Ooh.
So as he says, for the Vescarium, that's when he goes, all right, that's it, and shoots him straight through the neck.
Ooh, Indiana Jones style. I like it.
All right. The laser blast gets through. We'll say the gap that was punctured earlier. You see like his head boil a little bit in the atmosphere before he falls over, so you don't see his head actually explode from the energy.
Got him.
And he expires.
As he
we
falls
are-
down to the ground, I just take a peek around Zero's shoulder because if you notice, I hid behind him.
Yeah,
I just go,
noticed.
they did not cover this in art class.
Yes, they did.
What classes did you take?
Yeah, that's funny. Seeker would say that too. That's perfect. Um,
Politics and film.
yeah, yep. So we are at time. So I'm going to describe what you guys find a little bit. And I'm actually going to bring you to a new page. You guys are not going to be getting much view from this right now, but do I have it listed? Let's come on over on the Roll20. You guys are now looking at, zoom out a little bit. There's a lot going on here.
Yes, there is.
So the top left corner of this shows the shape as it looks like. For those on the stream, in like the podcast, the audio-only podcast, picture Darth Maul's Sith Interceptor from Episode 1, and then add some bits and bobs. And that's pretty much what it kind of looks like the ship does. The coloring on this it's just slate gray. There's no other special colors to it. It does have 3 floors that you can see. It's got a little command deck on the top, like a large area down below that looks like it's clearly for cargo and maybe even like docking procedures, and then like a large mid level. In terms of the size of the thing, it's pretty hefty. Let's see.
Ooh, I like that I'm already in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was using you for a size comparison. It looks like it's 150 feet ish long. So it's decently large, but again, as far as ships go, it's not. I mean, obscenely large. It's enough for a crew of 5 or 6. The Lakota here, the title is called the Lakota for the image. This actually came from an artist goes by 0 Hour, and his website is 0 the number dash hour, which is HR. So 0-hr.com. He's got a lot of these things. This is for I think a game called Future Armada. He also has some official Starfinder ones, but I thought this one looked way cooler. Give him a shout out. Check out his page. Some really cool stuff for you guys. You see this ship in like the left side of the ship, and it looks scraped but whole. It looks like it's got some weapon systems possibly on there, but it's not overly militarized. It doesn't have any markings on it, and most ships would have like a name and an affiliation listed. This is bare. As you guys are out of the way of the Vesk, which I will give you guys some loot for that. We'll just do that at the beginning of next round. As you guys are able to get around the debris and see more of it.
Nah, man, people like loot. We want to loot now.
I don't have it written up, so it's fine.
Okay.
He wasn't necessarily
beginning the next one, though.
You get a tactical Doshko, and probably some credits.
Yeah.
And so as you guys do like a quick search of the ship, you hear the door to the ship where you guys were at like click open and depressurize, and it slides open, and in the doorway is a mechanical being. It looks like, let's see, it's got like a thin body with like serviceable arms coming off of it. It's on like treads, but it looks like those treads are a little bit strange. Like they could almost change their shape a little bit. There's a lot of extra stuff going on into the treads. And it's got a vaguely humanoid face, but without any kind of, it doesn't move at all when it talks to you guys. And what it says is, in a strangely chipper voice, it says, "Oh, thank the stars. I thought he was never going to leave." And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Oh, it's D4PO.
Well, his custom description is actually,
enough
I'm
to
thinking of
my copy.
Johnny 5 from Short Circuit with a different head.
Johnny 5 is alive.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's a movie from when you were a young child.
Yeah, it's actually a quality movie. Short Circuit 2, great. Johnny 5.
Oh, okay, I
I'd only
gotcha.
ever
I've
seen
seen
it,
that
like,
movie.
a couple of years ago.
Well, you guys all had shitty
So it's not
childhood.
from my childhood. Then.
For the Starfinder stuff, for wrapping up, because we do want to get a little bit of the after show in, we'll pick up here next time. You guys will be getting some details on the ship and what comes next for you guys. One thing I will say that I want you to think about as a group in between this episode and next, you should have some idea of a discussion as to what you're going to do with the ship as an individual. Like, what is your plan for it? And you guys will eventually need to get a motivation as to be like a party, but we can come to that later because I'm supposed to nudge you towards
I
that.
already have
I've
my
got some
motivation.
for that. But you guys do have motivations with what to do your ship, and you guys each had certain jobs that were taking you here. So you guys do not have to have the same motivation. In fact, I suspect at least 2 groups of you do not. Make sense?
Yeah, no, I already know what my motivation is.
I also know what your motivation is because you can carry that, can't you?
Mhm.
Luckily, we only got to worry about 2 of them because one of them's already hurt Brawl.
What was that?
this. Me and Brawl taking over the ship.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so we'll work on that next time, and we'll do like I'll explain the areas of the ship and like what's going on with that. That'll be the opening of next episode, and then what comes next will be a little bit more variable. So next episode will be interesting.
Yeah, buddy.
Before I leave off, do you guys have any questions?
No, but we're going to be going right into Never Split the After Party, correct?
Yeah, anyone who wants to stick around, we're going to do Never Split the After Party, which is going to be a little bit of a Twitch hangout
Yeah,
afterwards.
that's actually Steve Seeley. Shout out to Steve.
I know we normally did a like debrief. We'll just debrief on Hangouts tomorrow probably because I don't want to keep Pat because I know Pat needs to get in his pajamas and go to bed.
Word.
And yeah, so for everyone else then, guys, as far as this stream is concerned, never split the party.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, Patrick.
I kind of did this time. That's fair.
Okay.